What's up, everybody? Matthew K. Heafy here from both Trivium and from Twitch. Today, I have the amazing opportunity to introduce you to the DynaMount X2-R Mini, aka the one that goes into the Box of Doom. So my Box of Doom was configured early on to be able to fit the mount, the X2-R mount. Finally got it set up because it just released last week. So you can kind of see it in here. Let's see. If I was a proper YouTuber, I'd be able to show you all the angles. You know what? I can actually zoom in from up here. So what this is, it's a normal DynaMount, but it's set up specifically for the Box of Doom, meaning I can control it by app, I can control it by computer, I can control it by this, an NES controller. I know you're like, no, you can't. But yes, I can. I can control it by that to get the perfect mic positioning. So let me show you exactly what we're looking at here. If you divert your eyes, or bring your eyes, divert your eyes, bring your eyes to here. There it is. There's a glimpse of the DynaMount. So when I'm actually moving the DynaMount, look at it. You see it moving? You see that? I'm controlling that right now with the DynaMount app. And I'll show you more about that in a second. I want to show you how it moves from here first. Pretty crazy, huh? Okay, so you all recall the first time I decided to, hey, let's try to learn mic positioning with the DynaMount, because I'm not great at that engineering-based stuff, even though I should be from learning from all these incredible producers we work with. This makes it where I don't have to keep opening the box. I don't have to keep going in and out. DynaMount has had these remote-based systems of microphone controls for years, but finally they released one for specifically the Box of Doom. When you do it with the Box of Doom, Mike from DynaMount showed me that it's best to actually flip the entire unit upside down to make the mic height perfect to go on axis centered with the dust caps. He also built me a custom double-headed SM57 clamp, because as you all know, for streaming, I use the double-headed clamp. So I'm going to set the values back on X and Y back to 500. When you use the Box of Doom as well, you do have to alter some of the settings. So make sure, if you're about to do that, you consult with Mike from DynaMount or myself. So let's show you even further what's happening here. Oh, it's my grandma's birthday tomorrow. So this is what we're looking at here. This is exactly what we're looking at. And I will also show you from here. So here is our recording session. I'm going to arm the tracks to listen to. And now here is the actual DynaMount app. This is very fun. So like I was saying, Nintendo controller. 1 second. Enable the NES controller. And let's go. Look at that. Look. I'm actually moving the mics right now. I'm moving the mics with the freaking NES controller. And of course, who better to send that to than to me? So yeah, so right now, the actual mics are moving in real time along with the app and the NES controller. But again, I'm going to set it back to 500, 500, because 500, 500 is exactly, well, not 52,000. 500, 500 is exactly where typically we'd want our mic system to be set up for SM57s and metal sounds. So we're going to close the Box of Doom. Let's start with, so this is super cool. Because you all remember the miking stream. I think a lot of you left. But now, I don't have to do that. Now, I could just play with an NES controller and get the absolute perfect tones. So again, I'm using a, quote, fake stereo, as I've been so lovingly calling it. It's a 57 to 57 on the same mic. You wouldn't normally do that, but since I don't have two Box of Dooms in this room, nor could I fit two Box of Doom, this is the best way to do it. Okay, we've got one side on. You figure out what's going on here? 1 second. We'll just mess with one mic for now. So you can see now I can comfortably move it around without having to get in and out, in and out, in and out, which is pretty incredible. And I love that feature. So yeah, we're not quite where we need to be. And remember, too, for those of you extra gear people who are looking at this saying, well, Matt, your mic is centered directly in the cone. It's actually not. The red centering is the centering of the dual mount. So right now, when I'm perfectly centered, I actually have both SM57s. Oops, not 519,000. But when I'm at 500, this is actually both of the mics centered at the dust cap, right about here and here for the front of the mics here and here. Sal, they actually do have the adjustment where you can go left and right as well here. You can go left and right from here. So you can set all that here, but mine, I like to leave it straight up. You go in your app, and there it is. But yeah, you can adjust the head of it as well. Yeah, it's really cool. So we obviously have to get to our perfect settings again. Well, damn. This is much easier than moving mics around, isn't it? Especially because in the box of Doom, it's very subtle, and the spacing is kind of tiny to move the stuff around in there, so it just is better and better here. Let's listen to each individual mic. So here's left mic. This is moving a physical real microphone in this box to my left. So this grid is showing it. And again, this means the center of the double mount. So there's actually two mics that are here and here. The mic heads would be about here. And they're centered with the dust caps. Yeah, so it's moving the real thing, which is pretty awesome. They actually don't have the presets for this because this is its own dual mount on the Box of Doom. So you make your own presets. Someone just asked, what the heck is this crap? Guitar tones and mic positioning. There we go. What do we think? So this is the left and right off the dual stand on the DynaMount Mini X2-R. It looks like it's, let's check the distance. It's about 3 to 4 inches off. 3 to 4 inches away from the dust cap. I hope this is right. Freezing, does this sound correct to you? Freezing is one of our resident engineers, channel engineers. I don't think we have Keith Merrow in here right now. But freezing, does this sound like the right positioning? I need to get a ruler. I'm noticing a slight sizzle, but that might be just from having it so loud and tuning it, really checking out with my ears that closely. I'm not sure. Check, check, check. I mean, the balance feels really good. Yeah, feels really good. All right, there's one thing. So now that the playthrough, just in case, is done, I noticed something was wrong on my rig that I need to fix. It sounded like the routing of one of these mics wasn't right. Had nothing to do with the stand. So it should be input 1, input 2, input 1, input 2. Now, why was that so strange? Anybody have any idea? Like, this is the right routing. It just sounds really strange. It's possible that it did. Let's see, what was our... the freezing, this is the high cut, low cut that we set up for the 6 string. So maybe I just need to make a new patch of it. What the heck? That's strange. Guitar left. Let's do left. It might have... I don't know. Let's see. Seems right now. That's weird. It's like just this one's messed up, but that doesn't make any sense because this is fine. And... how's that possible that only the 6-string channel's messed up? I don't understand. That sounds right. Same right to everybody? Now, I know the 57 is meant to be specifically like 4-ish inches away, but for some reason, it further away sounds even better. What do you think? Can someone tell Dude Sim that because they're a sub, they shouldn't see ads, they just need to refresh? All right, so those are the pedals we'll check today. There's a little bit of like distortion in the tone, but that might be the head toner. Okay, now that our ears are refreshed, let's check this out one more time. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the DynaMount X2-R Box of Doom double-headed mount that was made just for me by Mike at DynaMount. Thank you so much for entrusting me with this thing, and I love this. This is my favorite part. I can move the frickin' thing with an NES controller.